Well, breaking overnight on Connecticut's news station, President Biden arrived in Israel as the war between Hamas and Israeli forces rages on. Angelo Bavaro is standing by right now with an update.
And it appears an effort to keep kids in the classroom is making the grade. Lindsay Kane is going to give us all the details ahead.
And what a woman did to save her own life in a house fire in Enfield.
All local, all morning. This is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for choosing to be with us at 6. I'm Erica Arias.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Good morning to you. Let's get right over to meteorologist Matt Scott to plan this Wednesday out, see what the bus stop forecast is. Good morning, sir.
Nice to have you back.
Good to have you back.
Wait a second.
Yeah, nice to be back.
You were here.
We've
I
been
was
here.
gone.
You haven't. Nice to have you back.
Coffee will kick in. Thank you. Good morning. Nice to have you along. Not a lot to worry about weather-wise. Mild start to the Wednesday forecast. Comfy, quiet for now. Because if it's a weekend in autumn in Connecticut, it must mean rain, and it looks like we got some more coming. Talk about that coming up. It's not out there now. We may get a renegade raindrop or two. We saw one or two yesterday. We'll keep that in the forecast again, but by and large, nothing to worry about. 53 degrees in the capital city right now, 54 in New Haven for the final hour of moonlight. Sun up's about 7:01, 7:02. Temperature-wise, ranging from 48 in New Milford, Waterbury, up to 54 in New Haven. That's not bad. It's about a fairly mild start. We'll take that gladly. Getting into the low to mid 60s later on with a couple of clouds in the afternoon, but nothing to get in the way of the kids having fun or practicing for sports after school today. Coming up, we'll talk about that rain. We'll time it out for you, tell you how it plays into the weekend, how long it plays into the weekend, and is there any part of the weekend that looks good? Get all that? We'll have it coming up in a few minutes. Symphony, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning to you. If you're just waking up, here's what you can expect as you head out the door. On this Wednesday morning, we are watching a crash out in Columbia. Do want to let you know this involves a vehicle and a utility pole. There are some wires down on Route 87. It is closed between Doubleday Road and Zegda Road this morning. Now, Eversource crews are up there this morning working to clean all that up. You will need to find an alternate route while they are working on that this morning. Taking a quick look at the Hartford drive time. Smooth sailing on 91, 84, and Route 2 in the 6 o'clock hour as we check out downtown Hartford. Folks making their way in and out of the capital city. Down in New Haven, drive time's looking good. Minor slowdown reported on 95 south heading to Bridgeport. Traffic moving at 47 miles per hour. We'll have another update for you at 6:30.
Symphony, thanks so much. All right, 6:02 right now, and we are following breaking news for you. President Biden is in Israel this morning, hoping to prevent the war with Hamas from spreading.
Yeah, that visit comes after hundreds of people were reported to be killed in an explosion at a hospital yesterday in the Gaza Strip.
Fox 61's Angelo Bavaro is joining us now, live in the Breaking News Center with the latest details. Angelo, good morning.
Erica, Tim, good morning. President Biden already sitting down with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. During that meeting, Biden said that explosion at the hospital appears to have been caused not by Israel.
I was deeply saddened and outraged by the explosion at the hospital in Gaza yesterday. And based on what I've seen, it appears as though it was done by the other team, not you.
And this right here, this was the scene as President Biden arrived in Israel around 4 o'clock this morning. Netanyahu was on that tarmac to welcome Biden, and the two embraced. This trip is an urgent mission by President Biden to keep this war from spiraling into a broader regional conflict. Now, he's also encouraging the delivery of humanitarian aid to the Palestinians as well. But Biden's goal to tamp down tensions already facing major setbacks. Jordan called off the president's planned summit with Arab leaders after the deadly explosion yesterday at that Gaza hospital. The Hamas-run health ministry says at least 500 people were killed in that explosion. That hospital packed with wounded and other Palestinians looking for shelter. Lots of back and forth right now about who exactly is responsible for this. The Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry says an Israeli airstrike caused that destruction. The Israeli military denying involvement and blaming a misfired rocket from another militant group, the Palestinian Islamic Jihad. That group, though, also denying responsibility. No official explanation or proof of responsibility has been given at this point yet. And that explosion marks the war's most significant increase in casualties. Tim, Erica. I will send things back to you.
So, unfortunately, what do we know about the total number of deaths as of this morning?
So right now, the Gaza Health Ministry says about 2,700 Palestinians have been killed, and that was before this hospital blast. And then according to Israel, more than 1,400 people have been killed in that country, and at least 199 others, including kids, were captured by Hamas. This war has become the deadliest of 5 Gaza wars for both sides. In the Breaking News Center this morning, I'm Angelo Bavar, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Angelo, thank you. A lot to stay on top of, but we do appreciate it. And we are closely following all developments as the war continues. To make sure you don't miss any updates or new information, scan the QR code on your screen right now, and that will take you to where you can easily download the free Fox 61 News app. New this morning, state leaders are finding ways to combat chronic absenteeism and boost student engagement in the classroom.
Yeah, a new report on our state's LEAP program is serving as a model for other states to follow. It's a plan that seems to be leading to success.
And Fox 61's Lindsay Kane is live outside the Department of Education with the details. Lindsay, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Well, Governor Ned Lamont and Education Commissioner Charlene Russell Tucker say the report is called the LEAP effect. Now, they say through home visits and constant check-ins, they've been able to remove barriers that prevent students from going to school. Now, this LEAP program first went into effect in our state back in 2021 as a way to help engage families and students during the pandemic. This new report details the advances made through the program, specifically what is working to prevent chronic absenteeism. State officials say the LEAP program focuses on trust within families. Community programs and school staff work together to find community-based solutions for the problems parents often cite for their children not going to school. In some cases, transportation and childcare for younger siblings are main reasons for drops in attendance. The report says after the first year of the LEAP program, attendance rose 15%, with results making the most impact in the Hartford School District. The state has just published the report, hoping it will be a model for other states to help increase school participation and engagement across the country. State officials say the relationships also built for this LEAP program with students also help them engage with people in the community as well. Now, that full report can be found on our website, fox61.com. Live in Hartford this morning, Lindsay Kane, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Okay, Lindsay, thank you for that report. Certainly some good news there. Well, we do have a warning to all of you out there. Some of you might find this next story disturbing. A man from Naugatuck is facing charges because police said he kissed a 10-year-old boy. They said last week a parent called police to complain about a video posted to social media that they said shows 44-year-old William Gordon kissing the boy. Officials said Williams admitted to being in the video, saying it's part of a social media trend. He's been charged with risk of injury to a juvenile and impairing morals. Police said Williams is not the boy's caregiver. However, the Department of Children and Families is helping the victim.
6:08 right now. 2 men are facing charges accused of shooting off a gun in Meriden. Police say they were called to the area and reports of a shooting on Crown Street just before 1 yesterday afternoon. Police say Christopher Echeverria is accused of firing a shot at another man inside of a parking lot. Officers say he then ran down the street to meet up with another man named El Shaddai Morris and then gave him his gun. Police found the 2 men and then took them into custody. And Bristol police are releasing this video here. They're hoping to get some help in identifying the person behind the wheel. That's because the driver is accused of driving towards someone who was walking their dog. The incident reportedly happened just after 9 p.m. Friday night on Vincent Road. Now, in response, the person with the dog shot at the vehicle. The suspected vehicle is described as a white or light-colored mid-size SUV. If you have any information, you're being asked to contact Bristol police.
A woman in Enfield jumped out of a second-floor window to escape a house fire, and it looks like she got out relatively unhurt. Fire crew said she had minor cuts and was taken to a hospital to be evaluated. They said everybody else inside got out safely. Now, that fire started around 3 p.m. yesterday on Enfield Street on the front porch of the house, although we still don't know how it started. Fire crew said 12 people were forced out of their homes. Lawyers for the John Gomes campaign questioned Bridgeport Mayor Joe Ganim under oath yesterday in a civil lawsuit that's questioning the integrity of the Democratic mayoral primary in that city. The Gomes campaign is trying to prove that Ganim cheated to win Lawyers asked him yesterday about the city's rental rebate program because they're claiming Ganim used that as a political tool to target absentee voters. The prosecutors claim a Ganim volunteer named Wanda Jeter-Pataki was improperly given a list of those people.
Do you think of a reason why Wanda Jeter-Pataki, for her job duties, would be given a list of people inquiring in and applying for the rental rebate program?
And she's the greeter, as you say. She would have to put a role of responsibility over people coming into the building.
Now, Gomes' attorneys also questioned Mayor Ganim about a viral video that they claim shows Jeter-Pataki dropping what they say are multiple absentee ballots into a ballot drop box. Mayor Ganim has tried to distance himself from Jeter-Pataki, claiming she was a campaign volunteer and nothing more.